You never get too old to learn. It may not be easy, but anything worth getting is worth working for.
Nothing in life has come easy for Debra Bradford. The Houston native was born into a family of drugs and alcohol in a violent neighborhood. Then at 15, her parents died.
I went from one orphanage to another.
That didn't make learning at school any easier.
Stayed in school until I became too old. I turned 21, so I had to quit school.
Over the next decade, things got worse.
Back in 1991, I got shot in the back of the head. I was involved with drugs and alcohol at that time.
Due to the traumatic brain injury, Bradford had to relearn how to read and write. But one thing she lost for good was most of her memory. Now living in Quincy, Debra is back on track. Her goal, to finally earn a GED.
I've taken 14 GEDs, and it failed every single one of them. It wasn't until I met Gina that I finally had somebody that was willing to work slow enough with me.
When we get to algebra, though, I'm faster, right? She did extremely well on the science test, and then they have a reading test and a writing test for language arts, and she did the reading test and got a super high score.
She meets with a John Wood tutor twice a week, studying math, science, and literacy. And just recently, Bradford became a tutor herself, teaching reading to first graders.
I feel like I'm going to accomplish something. If I've accomplished nothing else, I've at least accomplished this.
Brooke Hash, KHQA News, Quincy.